welcome back to another cozy video. I'm starting to feel the January blues a little bit, so I thought it was time to come back with another cozy hobby vlog. Those are my favourite videos to film. So we're just going to take some time for ourselves, do the hobbies we love, and I hope that you can also join me and do some of the hobbies you love, and we could just have a nice, cozy, comforting, calm time together. And I would like to thank the sponsor of this video, This Month's Craft, for supporting this video. I'm really excited to get into that, so make sure you stick around to hear about that later. I've got some really fun things that I want to try today, so we'll get straight into it. Let's check out my hobby cart and let's have a look over and see what hobbies that we can do today. I have to say, my hobby cart is looking pretty organised these days. This is from Amazon, by the way. It is linked on my storefront, and I really like this one because it has these hooks and it has 3 of these little pen storage, which comes in really useful because, as you can see, I have a lot of pens and paintbrushes and stickers, so it's just really useful. I mean, as you can see, the colour of this is just so pretty and it really matches the rest of my room. But if you did want to check out when I put this together, I do have a video on this channel from when I actually made it, so you can check that out if you want. But this is my little hobby cart. So, time for the quick cozy hobby cart tour. So this is the top bit. As you can see, this is quite organised. I had these random organisers that I don't know where they're from, to be honest with you. I think I used to use them as makeup storage because I think these are actually lipstick holders, but they're perfect for like glue sticks. But yeah, I have these organisers. I've just got some like random crafting bits, string, washi tape, post-it notes, glue, hot glue gun sticks. Got this little decorational plant just for some extra greenery because I like having a lot of greenery in my space. Again, some random crafting bits, more stickers and washi tape, and my little printing kit. And then I have lots of pens and highlighters and paintbrushes in here. And then here I have a few keychains. This was off some random notebook, but I thought it was really cute, so I just put it there. And then this is from Miniso. And then coming down to this bit, this is actually quite empty to what it normally is. Got my pencil case here and some more pencils. There's a little drawing kit at the bottom there. And then I have some books here, some manga, and then this Gilmore Girls book, a bit random. And then I've got my scrapbook and scrapbooking paper, little keyring maker kit there. Some more random scrapbooking crafting bits. And then in these 2 holders, I have stickers in this one, and then these are like glass acrylic paint pens. Really cool. And then in the bottom here, I have an engraving kit. I have some clay. This is a watercolor paint thing, mini brands. Got hot glue gun, a little unfinished project in there. Don't need to see that. And then just an old Nintendo Switch case at the back there. And yeah, that's just a little overview of my current hobby cart. I also do keep a lot of this is weird because I feel like I have so much hobby storage, but I also have the little basket, and that's, again, it's just got some random stuff in it. When you have a lot of hobbies, you end up having a lot of hobby storage. This is not all of it. I also have drawers, stuff in my bookshelves. It's never ending. Hobbies are my passion. I wanted to show you some of the things I've been doing on my iPad recently. I did actually make a TikTok on this. So I think one of the underrated things you can do on your iPad is actually playing games, especially if you have the Apple Arcade subscription. I don't have it anymore, but I did have it for quite a while and I did get so much use out of it. I don't know how much it is. I think it was something like $6.99 or $5.99 last time. I don't know if the price has increased or not, but you can get so many games on there. You can get Wildflowers, you can get Cookie Mama, you can get Stardew Valley, you can get Hello Kitty Island Venture, which was one of my favourite games on Apple Arcade. But some free ones I love. Oh, I've clicked on it. I don't think I have all my games on here because I was trying to free up some storage for something. I really do like June's Journey. It's like a hidden object game, so you just have to go through different scenes and try to find the different items and objects in like the scene. It's quite a mindless game. Like, you need to pay attention to what's around you, but you can just sit there. It's like a little puzzle that you have to solve, but it's not too stressful or anything, so I really like that. And it's also got the kind of mystery element as well, so I really like that game, and that is free. And then a really cute game I like is Cats and Soup. That is just like a mindless clicking game, making these cats create soup basically. So that's just a fun little game, and it's got really cute graphics. Another great thing you can do on your iPad is colouring. One of my favourites at the moment is Late. They have so many different designs on here, all from like independent artists, which is really cool. Like, this is one I did recently. Like, look how cute he is. But this is just so easy to use. Like, you can just like colour things in and it feels like you're actually like colouring, and you can lock it if you don't want it to like go over the line, so it's like less pressure. You could even just choose like the fill bucket and just tap things and fill them in if you just really don't want to colour, so it's up to you. I think I might do some colouring today. And another thing I like to do is also like watching shows on my iPad, just because it has like the bigger screen than my phone. I might watch a series whilst I'm also doing some digital colouring. Sometimes it is nice to just have like sit there in peace or it's music, but sometimes you just want to watch your favourite comfort show. If you want to do that, do that. If it's a way that you're gonna reset and feel calmer and it's a hobby you enjoy, then do it. So that is actually exactly what I'm gonna do. I actually started Virgin River. I love the setting of it. It's like set in this like small town, beautiful forests and nature, so I just really love the setting, and it's something that I don't have to pay too much attention to. It's kind of like loads of stuff is always going on, like it's a bit random, and sometimes the acting is a little bit cringy, I will admit, but I kind of love it just as a background show, and I'm enjoying just like binging it as like I'm doing my favourite cozy hobbies. So I think I'm gonna sit at my desk, watch that, and we're gonna choose like a little drawing we can do. I don't know which one to go with. There's so many cute ones, it actually is kind of hard to choose. Actually finished my little colouring session, and that was so fun. Like, this scene I picked is so cute, like all the little woodland animals. I love it so much. I really like this because you can add as much detail as you want. Like, I added some little shading bits, but you don't even have to do that. But you could even add more shading bits if you wanted to. So yeah, I'm really happy. I also used this little iPad tablet stand that I have from IKEA, and it was actually really useful to have it actually standing whilst I was colouring, so I don't have to like hold on to it. It's so cute. I love this. Honestly, if you haven't tried digital colouring, you should definitely try it out. I mean, I'll show you a little up close because I don't know how well it showed like the colours and everything. Yeah, this is my cute little woodland animals scene. I also added like blush to all of the animals just to make it even cuter. Ready to start another craft, and I'm so excited to show you this. This section of the video is actually sponsored by this month's craft. Look at this really cool box. I mean, it's nearly spilling out because it's so full of stuff, and I'm really excited to show you this. So if you're a hobby lover like me, you're always wanting to start new hobbies, but sometimes it's difficult to know where to start because there's so many things you want to try, but you need all of these expensive tools to start, all these instructions, you don't know how to do it, and it's just all a bit complicated. Well, this month's craft is a great solution for you because it keeps it so simple and just everything you need is in it. If you haven't heard of this month's craft, it's basically a subscription box that lets you try out new hobbies every month, which is so cool. Every month they'll curate a box which has different hobbies for you to try. There's creative box and there's also a DIY box, and there's so many different hobbies on there. You have sauce making, you have crochet, you have soap making. There is so many for you to try, and it just allows you to try different hobbies that you would never have thought of. I think one of my favorite parts, it literally has everything included. Like, I'm talking about the instructions, it has all the tools, it has everything you need, so you can just get started as soon as you receive your box. I've actually got the pottery box, which is really exciting. Normally pottery can be really expensive, but this just allows you to have everything in the box. It's just a really great place to start. It's great if you're a hobby lover like me and you want to try out all different sorts of hobbies, because every month you can try something new. But it's also great if you just want to step into the world of hobbies, because it means that you can try something without the pressure, because everything is prepared ready for you in your box. This month's craft were also kind enough to give me a discount code as well for you. So you can use the code ZARA20 to get 20% off your first box. I will leave the link in the description for you to check out. I think this subscription craft box is such a good idea and I really highly recommend for you to check it out yourself. I'm actually going to do my pottery craft now and we're going to start the crafting process, which I'm really excited about, so we can get doing some pottery. And thank you again to this month's craft for supporting the video. Okay, I've got my space all prepared just in case of any mess. And look how much air dry clay you get. You get a whole kilogram, which is quite a lot of air dry clay, which is great because it means I can use this multiple times to make lots of different things. Even got some paint brushes, but what I will need in here, the sponge and then also the tools to carve out the clay. Okay, now everything is set out and ready, we can actually get started with the craft and I'm really excited. So the first thing for this project, take approximately half the clay from this provided pouch. You can seal it back up, which is good, so the clay won't dry out. Oh, that is heavy. Okay, I'm just going to take out half of this clay. Oh, it's so mushy. Okay, we got our little clay ball. Okay, we got our little ball of clay. I've got to divide the clay into one small ball and one larger ball. So like 2/3 and then 1/3. Sometimes I just love a good messy craft. A little bit more. Okay, I got my 2 little balls. So now I need to roll the small ball out into a circular slab. Okay, I'm glad it has pictures as well, so I'm someone who, I feel like I'm a visual learner, so this definitely helps rather than just instructions. Like, it's set out in a really simple way, which I definitely appreciate. Oh, okay, that's rolling out nice and smooth. Okay, using a small bowl as a template, we're gonna cut around to create the circular base. So let's see if I've actually made this. Okay, I've just got this. Hopefully that's okay. I mean, that works. So, oh, and now I get to use one of these fancy tools. So now we get to use this fun little sponge, which I'm sure will come in handy. And I've got some water here. So we're going to use a sponge and some water just to smooth it out because obviously it's a little bit bumpy. So I've never actually used it, so I don't know what the best, do I just dab it? Okay, I think my little round shape is looking pretty smooth now. Now I just need to take the larger bit and I'm going to roll it into a sausage shape, which is going to be the rim, and then score the insides just so it sticks together. So I'm just going to kind of roll this out now and score the insides. This is my finished pottery creation, and how cute is this little trinket dish? It kind of reminds me of a donut, but I think this is going to be perfect for holding like Switch game cards or some of my craft bits. There is like endless possibilities with a trinket dish, but I'm definitely going to keep it in this room so I can use it for something in my cozy hobby room. I think it turned out really well, and this was actually so easy to do. I didn't even realise. I thought it was going to take me such a long time, but it didn't even take that long, and I've still got loads of clay left to do some more projects, so maybe next time I'll make a plant pot or a vase. Now I have to leave this to dry for 24 hours. It might be a bit more depending on this because I mean it is quite thick, but we'll just see. And then we've got like the base coat, and then you can paint it and then do the varnish. So yeah, I'm just going to leave this to dry for 24 hours and then we can get to the painting part, which is going to be really fun. have a cozy hobby day, one of my essentials is having a sweet treat. I have a massive sweet tooth, so I always feel like when I'm having a day where I'm just treating myself, doing the things I love, I also want to treat myself to something sweet and also a coffee, because there's nothing better than having like a sweet treat and then a black coffee. I know a lot of people don't like black coffee, but that is just a really nice combination. It's just like the bitter and the sweet, it's so good. So I'm gonna check downstairs if I actually have anything sweet, because if I don't, I'm gonna be really upset because I'm really craving something sweet. Honestly, a little coffee breaks are one of my favorite times in a day, especially if I'm having like a stressful work day. Just taking the time to sit down, have my coffee and a little snack just makes me feel a lot better. So let's go do that. Hello. Oh, you love the head scratches. Okay, I have great news. There's one last slice of banana bread and it's for me. One of my favourite things to have at the moment is banana bread, but with peanut butter on top. It makes it so much better. I'm gonna put a thick layer of this on. What is that noise? Then I'm also gonna have a coffee in my favourite mug. I'm literally just gonna have some instant coffee. I really like this one. This one is so good. So I'm gonna fill that out. And we just need some milk, don't we? Again, this is the best oat milk. It's so creamy. There we go. You always go up there when you're scared, don't you? Okay, up close, this is my banana bread with a really thick layer of peanut butter on top. But that's just how I want it. I am someone who really, really loves peanut butter. And this is the seed cycling banana bread that I made in the last vlog, I think it was. And it turns out really good. It's so yummy. Now I'm actually just going to update my book journal. On Notion I created a library, so I'm also going to fill that as well. In my last video I finished The Clinic, my first book of 2025. I need to ensure my book journal stays up to date. If not, I'm sure I will soon lose track. So on Notion, I don't know if it's, oh god, I need to drop my laptop then. I don't know if it's actually gonna focus. I'll insert a picture anyway, but I've got my library on Notion and I already put the Clinic book on there, but now I can actually fill out my rating is 4 stars. So when did I finish reading it? Was it yesterday? No, it was the day before that, wasn't it? I think. Amazing. And then I've got my separate actual reading journal. I like to have a lot of planners and trackers. But again, I don't know if you'll be able to see that because it's quite overexposed, but this is my reading journal. I'll insert a picture of that as well so you can have a look, but it was in my last vlog. So I can give a little summary review, best moments, worst moments, and favourite quotes. I actually don't have any favourite quotes for The Clinic, so I might need to flip through back the book because I don't know, when I was reading it, I was quite intrigued in the story and I wasn't really thinking about my favourite quotes. I don't know if it's a book that will even have favourite quotes, so we'll just have to see. If not, I can just give a longer summary and review. I swear that any time that I sit at my desk, the sun always starts to come out. But anyway, it is now the next day and obviously I want to incorporate some more cozy hobbies into my day-to-day. I'm thinking I'm gonna start a new game. I was about to say cozy game, but it's not really a cozy game. If you saw my video, my plan with me New Year cozy bucket list video, I actually said that I wanted to start playing Red Dead Redemption, but I guess a more cozier version, although I do want to play the story. So I'm just going to see how it goes with it because I've never actually played Red Dead Redemption before. I keep saying Red Dead Redemption, but it's Red Dead Redemption 2, the one that I'm going to play. So I think I'm going to play that on the PlayStation downstairs and I'm just going to cozy up with my blanket, might get a drink. I also want to make sure I go on a walk today. I love to incorporate walks into my day. I guess you could say it's a hobby of mine to go on a nice walk, listen to a podcast and do something that's good for like my mental health. So I really want to do that today as well. But I checked on my pottery and it is drying nicely by the looks of it. Definitely feels drier, but obviously it's not dry yet. It hasn't been that long, but I'm glad to see that it hasn't cracked or anything. So that's some progress. I will catch up with you when I have my little gaming session. Okay, I'm now on my sofa ready to start Red Dead Redemption 2. I've also got myself a coffee here. Oh, my cats are just chasing each other around the house. I've also got my blanket here, got a hot water bottle, and very nice and warm and cozy, which is great. So yeah, I'm gonna play some Red Dead Redemption 2 now, and I'm really excited. So I'm gonna be playing the story mode. I'm hoping I can choose the difficulty. I should be able to, because I want a nice cozy-ish playthrough. But I'm really excited to start a new game. I've been playing a lot of Hogwarts Legacy recently, so I haven't had the chance to start a new game. So I'm really excited. Okay, I'm now about to start the game, and I've also got someone here to keep me company whilst I game, which is my favourite. I love when I get to play games on the PlayStation and the cats just come and chill with me whilst I game. But anyway, oh, there's the other one. I'm excited to start playing. Okay, I finished playing some Red Dead Redemption for now. I've played it for like a couple hours. I did the introduction and I also did a couple missions, and it was actually really fun. It slowly introduces you to the controls and it's quite intuitive anyway, especially if you played some similar games. But I mean, I'm still not the best at like anything that has shooting in, but I still found it okay and I didn't die, so that's a plus. Yeah, I'm having fun with it so far, and it's just, I like riding horses in games. I don't know, something about it. You feel so free, and I just love exploring like an open world. So I had a lot of fun doing that, and I'm excited to play more of it. But for now, I'm gonna stop playing it. Maybe I'll pick it up again this evening. I wanna go on a walk for now. It was actually really sunny this morning. It's gone like to overcast, gloomy, cloudy weather, which is a shame, but I'm still gonna get my walk in. I'm just gonna wrap up nice and warm, and I'll still have a nice walk. As you can see, I'm wrapped up very cozy for my walk. Got this massive scarf on. This actually just keeps me so warm. Now I'm just looking for a podcast to listen to. I'm not really sure. I want something maybe that will be like a wellness podcast, something that will inspire me. I've mentioned before how I listen to the Wellness Cafe, and it's had a whole rebrand, so maybe I should listen to that. New episode that's been released is Rebrand Your Entire Life in 2025. So maybe that'll give me a little bit of motivation, because I feel like I need a little motivation push for January. Even though it's the start of New Year, I'm not always gonna have like 100% motivation. I always like to take a walk and listen to like a wellness podcast, and it just boosts my mood and my inspirations. Now I'm gonna go for my little walk and hopefully stay warm. It's actually 8 degrees right now, which is quite warm because, like I said, the last few days it's been like -4, so it's gonna feel probably quite warm to me outside. So yeah, let's go for a little walk. Okay, so it has been a couple of days. I've just been waiting for my pottery to dry, and I'm pretty sure it is 100% dry now. I did give it a bit longer than 24 hours just to make sure it was like fully dry. But this, actually let me take it off. This is the outcome. She is looking cute, a little lumpy, but I kind of like when it doesn't look perfectly round, because then it actually looks like handmade. So this is my little trinket dish, and I'm glad it actually did slide okay off this wooden board, because I was like, oh, hopefully it doesn't stick. So we can actually move on to the next steps now and paint it. I think we need to do a base coat first. I've got the instructions back here, so let me check what the next steps are. Okay, leave to dry for 24 hours. We've done that. Then apply the base coat. After it dries, decorate your masterpiece with colours. So we have this big paintbrush here. I'll use this one. Where's the base coat? That's the varnish you put afterwards. I'm glad it has varnish, because I've never actually used varnish for my clay, so it's great it actually comes with it. So now I can use it for my other projects. wait for this base coat to dry. It went on quite evenly, which is good. And I can't wait to get to painting it. I think I'm gonna do a cute little floral design. Okay, the base coat is all dry now, so we've just got like a white base to work with. This is the acrylic paint set that came with the craft box, which is great that you even get paints included as well. I actually needed some new paint, so it's great. And like, look at the colours in here, they're so cute. They're all like pastel. Like, these are such nice colours. I feel like it's perfect for painting flowers, like the colours in here. So I think that's what I want to do something like floral. I'm just gonna have a quick look on Pinterest to see if I do find any particular ideas. Oh my god, look how cute this is. Oh, I will insert some pictures that are really cute. I think we could do like a relaxed green. I might kind of just go with the flow and just paint some cute little flowers. Yeah, I'm gonna use the little paintbrush that comes with it, and I've got some water here already, so I can get started to paint it. I'm really excited. I think I'm gonna put some Virgin River on the background just for some cozy vibes. Oh, I just launched my paintbrush. Yeah, as I was saying, I think I'll put some Virgin River on the background so we have some cozy vibes while we paint. My PC sounds like it's literally about to blow up, but we're going to be playing Infinity Nikki for the first time. I'm so excited. This is a free cozy open world dress up game, which sounds so cool. I can't believe I haven't even tried it yet. Oh my god, my PC is getting so loud, I'm kind of scared. Hopefully it's going to be able to handle the game. But yeah, it's free and I'm really excited to try it out. I'm just waiting for it to load. It took a while to download and load up. And I also got myself a peppermint tea. So good. Have lunch, but I thought I'd show you my final pottery creation because I put all the varnish on it now, so it's all ready. The lighting is not showing it very well because I've got it on really orange lighting from last night. As you can see, it's got a few imperfections and it's a little bit wonky, but I kind of like the look of that. It makes it look handmade. There's some floral design on the bottom, then I've got like this little green bit on the top. I actually think it turned out really cute. It's kind of like granny core. I don't know what I'm going to put in a little trinket tray. I think I'll put it on my shelf and then store something in there. It's so cute and I really like the gloss. It makes it look so shiny and nice. Yeah, I'm really happy with how it turned out and it was just such a fun process. It makes me want to do more pottery and air dry clay. As you can see, I've got a big roll here for my lunch. I actually made jackfruit last night, like barbecue jackfruit. Got these Jason sourdough rolls. These are so good and they're so big, so I can't wait to eat that. Yeah, for now I'm just gonna eat this. I'm gonna watch some YouTube. I'm just cozied up in my corner, and I'm gonna show you some of the books that I found in a charity shop because I think they're really cool. And I'm also gonna talk about Infinity Nikki, the game that I just played, because it was so good. So I've had my lunch. It was great, and I just wanted to show you some of the books, like I said. So this is the book, I got this from the works a while ago, but this is the book that I'm reading at the moment, another thriller, Laying on the Bones. Nope, Laying Out the Bones. So this is just a thriller about uncovering skeletons. There's a mystery going on. A few people have been found dead. Like, I'm not gonna go over the whole story because I feel like I've explained it a couple times on these vlogs. Got a little chunk in there. What page am I on? Page 127, so I'm getting my way through it. I think there's like 470 pages around that or something. And yeah, it's really intriguing me so far. I think it's just like meeting all these characters who have all this information. It's just the way that the author writes the characters, and it's really intriguing me to see where this is gonna go. So I'm reading that at the moment. But when I was at the charity shop, because every week I go get my free coffee and I go and sit in Cafe Nero and just do some reading, and then I also make sure to visit the bookstores as well. So I did that, and I went to the charity shop and I got 2 new books. Well, one's actually a graphic novel. This is Heartstopper. I'm sure a lot of people have heard of Heartstopper. I've watched the series, but I've always wanted to actually read the graphic novel. And then I also got this random cute book. So it's Moomin's Book of Thoughts. I just thought this was kind of sweet. Even though technically one of the pages is like the front bit got ripped out, but it's okay. But yeah, it just has cute little pages in here to read, books of thoughts. I just thought that was really cute. It was like £1, so. But I think I'm gonna read some of this later. I actually want to get through some of it. But I'm just gonna go on a walk, so I think I'm gonna have an evening of cozy reading. Okay, I just came back from a lovely walk, but it's now dark outside because I did go on a little like late afternoon walk. And you know, it's still getting dark at like 4 p.m. People who don't like the short dark days, every day is getting a little bit lighter. So soon, before you know it, it will be spring and it will be lighter nights. But I've got yet another hot drink because it's actually kind of crazy how many hot drinks I go through. I have a peppermint tea in the morning, and I normally have a coffee after, so I have food and a full stomach before I have a coffee. I have a dandelion ginger tea in the middle of the day. I'll have another peppermint tea at night, and then sometimes I do have another decaf coffee like I have now. So that's 5 hot drinks. I'm probably getting most of my water intake through hot drinks, which I don't know how good that is. That's why I try to drink water as well. This time of year, one of the big things that brings me joy is just having a hot drink, especially when it's just so cold. I've gone a bit off topic there. All I was going to say is I've got a decaf coffee because I'm going to start Heartstopper. I don't normally read 2 books at once unless it's like an audio book and a physical book. Because this is a visual novel, I thought I could read this at the same time, and I imagine it's going to be, well, there's a lot of pages, but I imagine it's going to be quite short because if you don't know a visual novel, as you can see, you're just kind of reading speech bubbles and stuff like that. It's very short. But I thought I could read some of this now and get cozy. I love a little cozy reading time. It's one of my favourite hobbies, especially to do in the evening. It's kind of part of my little evening routine. Not that I really have an evening routine, but I always read before I go to bed now. And it's just such a great way to unwind and have no screen time before bed. Otherwise, I'll probably be sitting watching something on Netflix. The illustration just looks so cute. Like, I'm really excited to read this. So I've actually just finished all of Heartstopper. It is a very short graphic novel to get through. I was gonna try save some. I got halfway and I was like, oh, maybe I should save this, but I was just so engrossed, even though I've watched the TV show. It's just really like wholesome vibes, but it's also mixed with like emotional scenes as well. It's just such an easy, digestible read, and I highly recommend you to pick this up if you haven't. If you just want something that you don't really have to think too much of, it's a graphic novel, so it's a lot of pictures and you're just reading the text, and it's such a nice alternative format than to reading a book if you just want to take in a story. That was really nice. So just another book that I've got through. So now I can place this on my shelf, and I'll definitely have to get the other volumes. I don't know actually how many there is. I have to see if I can find any more in the charity shop. If not, I'll have to buy the rest of the volumes because I definitely want to have the whole collection and read more of this. Also, I forgot to talk about Infinity Nikki. If you don't know, it's basically this cozy open world fashion game. It's so fun. I didn't get that far into it, even though I played a couple of hours, because I feel like the intro is quite long. Like, it's just so cute. The graphics are really good, and it was just wholesome, cute vibes. So I really enjoyed that game, and it's free, and I'm really excited to get more into it and get more cute outfits. I'm so excited. But I am gonna wrap this video up here. I really hope you've enjoyed coming along with me this week and seeing all the hobbies that I've got up to. As always, let me know what hobbies you've been up to in the comments. I would love to know what hobbies you've been doing. And thank you again to This Month's Craft for supporting the video. I'll leave the link to their website and my code in the description, so make sure to check that out. If you did enjoy the video, please remember to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you next week for another cozy video. Bye!